What's going on, guys? So I am out here at Del Air RV Center in Corpus Christi, Texas. We're going to take a look at this really cool open range light travel trailer. This is a really cool setup. It's a relatively light unit, but at the same time, it has some really interesting features to it. I think you're going to like it. So hang tight. I'll be right back. All right, so we're going to do something different, and we're going to go straight into this specific unit so you can take a look at it. This is the 275 RLS. This is a really nice unit. I love the fact that they put this friction door on here, which keeps the wind from blowing it around whenever it's windy outside. Stepping up into this travel trailer, you'll see it has a nice radius arch to the ceiling. This is a rear living room unit, and it has a very cool rear living room floor plan to it. Very, very nice mild tones in terms of the sofa and the recliners. Theater seating on this side. Has these nice little areas here where you can put these little end tables that kind of stick in. This is a very cool little travel trailer. And it has a very nice rear living room type design to it. It feels like you're inside of a fifth wheel back here. Now the ceiling height isn't that tall, and we'll measure that here in a second. But if you look at the overall layout, you have a nice love seat here, some nice theater seating here, looks directly at the TV. You have this huge pantry here. Let's open this up. Gives you a ton of storage space in here. Plus a really nice island and a lot of countertop space. So that's something that you generally don't see in a trailer this size. You have countertop space here, you have countertop space here, and you even have more here at the end. Plus look at all these drawers. Tons of drawers. There's your breaker box with your fuses as well. Lots of cabinetry, and something else that's kind of unique. You have a whisper quiet air conditioning system in this unit, plus a second air conditioning system here in the back. So both of them are going to be ducted. You can shut one of them off and you can have a quieter system running, but just imagine how much airflow you're going to get in here by placing two air conditioning systems in the living area. And they're ducted all the way up to the front bedroom area as well. This is a very, very interesting type of system because I haven't seen that before. That is very unique. All right, now a lot of people have always wanted me to do this in different trailers, so I'm going to do this. I'm going to go ahead and take a measurement of the ceiling height in here. And this one has a 6 foot 8 inch ceiling height. So I would probably say if you're 6'5" or below, you should be pretty comfortable walking around in this unit. You have a nice fireplace here, as well as some really nice little end tables at the ends of the sofa, with storage as well as charging and power ports to help you charge your phones or laptops or whatever you might need while you're in this coach. More cabinetry across the top there. It's trimmed off really nice, and I actually really like the color tones. It has a nice kind of airy feel to it. Darker wood, lighter floors, lighter solid surface countertops, and kind of a neutral mid-tone dark sofa love seat area. That is really cool. It has the freestanding dinette with 4 full chairs as opposed to 2 real chairs and 2 folding chairs. Plus it has the leaf so you can extend that out. You can see under here both of your thermostats to control the air conditioning systems. Again, that is really cool. I've never seen that. That's actually a very smart idea. Plus you have your control panel here for your 2 slides as well as your awnings. You have 2 awnings on this unit. Moving back, taking a look at the master bathroom. This is a good size master bathroom for this size of travel trailer. I'm actually really impressed with it. Has a lot of room, a lot of countertop space. Check that out. That's more countertop space than most fifth wheels have. And the bathroom itself is actually larger than a lot of bathrooms in fifth wheels. Plus you have 2 medicine cabinets. Going further in, the shower stall unit is a reasonable size shower stall. It's not what I would consider to be that real compact one, but it's not a full size one that you see in some of these coaches. But it is a very, very nice size shower stall. And in terms of height, it's going to be 6 foot 4 inches. So it has a reasonable size shower stall. Now moving on to the master bedroom. It is a queen size bed. Has about 20 inches of space on each side for you to get around it. A lot of space actually, so you're not going to really have any problem maneuvering around the bed. Lots of cabinets, drawers. You have access to your front pass-through storage, as well as nice closets on each side of the bed. And then you have an additional storage here at the end of the bed. So that is really cool. And what's also nice is this unit has washer and dryer connections. So that is something that's relatively rare in travel trailers, especially one this size. Again, this is a very compact unit, and to have the amenities that it does is pretty awesome. Mount your TV right here, you have your power and cable connections up here, and you have a vent up here as well. So you could arguably even install a third air conditioning system in here if you wanted, which would make this really a great place to be in the extreme hot summer times. Now, in terms of price, this is a relatively high-end unit, especially for its size. It carries a $50,438 MSRP, but their price on the unit is $36,900. Again, the total length of this specific coach is going to be 33 feet 11 inches long. So this is definitely not what I would consider to be a light or a super small travel trailer. Now, taking a look at the outside of this coach, let's walk around. First of all, you can see you have your outside kitchen here, which is actually a pretty nice outside kitchen. I do wish it had a dedicated sink, even though it has a shower connection here, so you can actually run a hose and be able to wash off whatever you need. You just can't do it in a sink. Not a bad setup, though. The fact that they give you water from this side outside of the kitchen area is pretty awesome, because a lot of them don't anymore. You have a cooktop here, and you have storage here for all of your utensils or cooking supplies that you might need. Moving back, you have an area for an outside television, which is also really nice, and it's protected. A lot of travel trailers require you to bring the TV from the inside to the outside and hang it here, but in this specific setup, it's going to be protected. It has its own area, plus it has its power and its cable connections here in the back. That is really cool. And this is something that I really don't see on a lot of travel trailers. You see it on fifth wheels, you see it on motorhomes, but you don't really see a setup like this very often on travel trailers. So I really like that. As we mentioned, from the inside, it has two awnings, and that, again, is also very rare for travel trailers. You have a front awning, and you have another awning which comes off of the side of the slide, and that's really cool. Most of the times, you only have one long awning, and it kind of covers everything, but I love the fact that they gave you a really nice dedicated awning for this outside kitchen area and entertaining area. They've designed this really well, and it carries a 3-year warranty on it. This coach does have the LCI solid step, which a lot of people like. Now, looking at the tires and suspension, it has Castle Rock tires. Not a huge fan of those, so that's something I'd probably replace after a couple thousand miles. The suspension is the LCI Equiflex suspension. That is a good suspension system. It is all paired to what appears to be an 8-inch I-beam frame. So your slide on your park side is going to be a Schwintek slide system, and the slide on the opposing side is going to be a rack and pinion slide system, which is really good because the Schwintek works good on these slides that don't extend out too far and are relatively light, because there's not going to be a lot of weight in this specific slide, whereas the other slide, which is going to support most of the weight, is going to be a rack and pinion setup. So I do like the setup here. Now, coming around to the back, you can see that it is wired for a Furrion wireless backup camera, has all LED lighting, plus it has scissor-style stabilization jacks on the back of it. Has an area here for a swing-around barbecue grill, which is kind of cool considering it also has a cooktop inside. So you have a cooktop on your outside kitchen area, as well as a swing-around barbecue pit that you can have connected to the back. Spare tires hanging off the back, and it does have a full walk-on roof with a ladder. Coming around to your connection side, I actually like the fact that it does not have frameless windows. Imagine the amount of airflow you get with this specific unit, because all the windows can be slid open and you can have a really nice cross ventilation going on. It has a 50 amp connection here in the back, mainly because it's running 2 air conditioning units, plus your docking stations here in the back as well. This is going to be a shower connection as well as your water connections back here. And coming around, you can also see that you have all your dump valves over here. This is the back of your hot water heater and your furnace right there. You have your main dump station connection there. And this is going to be your pass-through storage area. We'll get to it from the other side, though. So let's open this up and take a look inside. So a nice magnetic hold for your pass-through. And here is your pass-through area. Your pass-through is going to have 1 foot 7 inches worth of height to it, and in terms of overall length, 2 feet, roughly 3 feet at the top area, and roughly 2 feet 6 inches towards the bottom. So it is a reasonable size pass-through. You could easily fit some lawn chairs, maybe a small table, and whatever else you might need up here. So yeah, guys, I really like this travel trailer. Roughly 33 feet long. It is not a small travel trailer, but it has a ton of really cool upgrades. I love the fact that it runs dual air conditioning systems, especially in the primary living area, which is a very thoughtful way of doing it. And you could even really install a third one up front in the master bedroom, and this thing would probably be like an icebox inside, even in the hottest of climates. I love the outside kitchen area. I love the fact that they put an enhanced suspension system. I would upgrade the tires personally, maybe even put a memory style tongue jack on the front. This is a relatively heavy travel trailer, so you're really going to want to tow this with a 3/4 ton up truck. But overall, this is a really cool setup. Anyways, guys, if you haven't had a chance, please take a moment, subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up, and we'll talk to you again very soon.